Hey guys, what's going on? Jeremy here, another warm day in Scottsdale. And I've been hearing this from a couple coaches and a couple students in my world. So I wanted to hop on live and just talk about this today, that no one wants another coaching program or a course. And I know you feel this deep down inside, and it's probably creating resistance for selling your program. It's probably causing you to second guess yourself. And if you're the right coach for your people and you're looking around the market, seeing other coaches thrive during this time when most of the narrative on the news is that the economy is shrinking, pushing us more into a fear mode. And so you're stuck because you want to have a thriving online business, yet you have these two kind of forces going at each other. If you don't know me, my name is Jeremy Montoya, and I help online coaches to simplify the entire process from a standing start so that they can get to their first six figures online with their online coaching programs and their online courses. So if we haven't met before, hello. And so I keep seeing this narrative, this feeling from coaches that I'm working with and people applying to join my program. And I wanted to talk about it today because it's keeping you from the thing that we're all here for, which is being of service. And the point of this video is creating transformation. Let's stop selling our programs and our courses, and instead, let's start focusing in on the transformation that we're going to help the individual in front of you with and what it means for them. The problem for us as coaches, for me and you, is that we're focused on our business and growing our online program, and we of course want to get people in. The issue is that your audience has problems and they could care less about your online program. And so if you are constantly leading with the details of your program and the details of your course and probably focusing in on things that you feel are going to bring in revenue, but you and I both know aren't, it's just not working yet, right? Something has to click. And what I want to challenge you to do is to stop leading with and focusing in on the details and the points of your program. And what I want for you to start focusing in on is with your people, whether it's an appointment coming up, whether it's someone you're going back and forth with in the DM right now, maybe they're responding to your stories, is focus in on what your program means for them. And in the process, what good looks like is not talking about your program at all. That's how you do this. And instead you focus in on where the person that you want to work with is right now and the gap in between where they want to be. It's your only job as a coach before you start working with someone to figure out what that gap is and to give them the confidence that you're the person that can lead them across it, that you're the person with the vision. You know, at the beginning of this whole global crisis, we got together in personal freedom mentoring, my full-time business, and we talked about with my coaches and course creators, what are the different options for us? What are the lifelines, right? What's going to happen? What are the actions and people look like who are not going to grow during this situation? What is it going to look like for people who end up losing clients, money, and opportunity right now? And then alternatively, what does it look like for the people that are going to end up winning? Because the truth is, no matter what industry you look at, there are people who are winning big and there are people who are unfortunately losing massively. And so if we can just identify as online entrepreneurs what the behaviors are of the people who end up losing or not growing, and we just don't do those things, then I think by default that we can end up winning. I can't put it in right now, but I'll put a link in the comments of this video to that training so you can figure out for you which lifeline you're on right now so that you can identify it and then also choose the one you want to be on. And in that video, we also share a couple things that are working through this whole global crisis for even the newest coaches who haven't had a client yet to actually get started and growing, to land their first clients, to bring in their first $1,000 to $5,000 and beyond. And so we need to be making this shift in the very fabric of our being as online coaches and course creators. And we have to get away from the tree to see the forest, so to say. Your people will never buy from you because of your program or because of your course. The only reason people will ever buy from you and do business with you is because they have a strong emotional feeling that you're more likely to get them to where they want to be than they could do on their own or in comparison to other people out there. And what's really cool for you watching this right now is that most other people right now out there in the marketplace are focusing in on what their program is, what you get, how many videos, how many hours, is it one-on-one or is it group? They're focused in all of these details that are completely irrelevant. when instead we need to be shifting gears to asking questions, to understanding our people, and then to simply be asking them if they would like some help with it, if you're confident that you can help them. And I can promise you that if you just put the details of your program and what it is and what it costs and what you get and the logistics and the mechanics of it aside and just almost erase them from your mind, what we're left with is the transformation that our people want. And there are people right now who are still investing in programs, and even the newest of coaches are landing their first clients even through this whole crisis. And so my challenge for you is that if you want to see sales go in a different direction and you want to end up on that growth lifeline, is to stop selling your program and to start creating transformation. It's the only way to win as a coach during this crisis. I think it's the only way to succeed in the long term, regardless of the economy, as a successful online entrepreneur. And my inkling is that if you start focusing now on transformation, that you're going to have people that just start asking you what it would look like to work together. And when we do that, the tables have turned. That's when life gets fun. And that's when you are really able to do the thing you're here to do, which is to serve the people, not to sell your program. I know you need the money in. It's going to come through the transformation and be a byproduct of that. So just focus in there. Look, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, then I want to commend you because you're somebody who really cares about your people. And there's unfortunately a lot of coaches out there who are more in service to themselves than they are to the people. Those are the folks that are going to end up losing massively during this time. So I want to commend you on being the sort of person that even if you don't have a client right now or you haven't gotten your first client, that you're sticking through it and that you're working on finding those answers. So if you watch to this point, then drop me a comment in the chat right now. And maybe just give me your favorite emoji, say hi or something like that. Let me know where you're at in the world. And if you thought that this was helpful, then I promise that there's a coach or course creator or two that you know that would get help from this. So if you could share this out, I think that'd be awesome. And me and you together can go and change this industry forever and focus in on the transformation and focus in on how that leads us to getting us the results that we want. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.